Three ingredients to success: ambition, gratitude, and patience. Ladies and gentlemen, success is often seen as a mystery, something that belongs to the lucky, the talented, or the privileged. But if you break it down, it comes down to three essential ingredients: ambition, gratitude, and patience. These three forces, when combined, create a foundation that can withstand any challenge and fuel a life of true achievement. Ambition is the fire, the relentless drive to pursue your goals, even when the odds are stacked against you. It's waking up every day with a vision that pushes you forward, refusing to settle for mediocrity. Ambition forces you to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and build something greater than yourself. But ambition alone is not enough. Gratitude is the anchor. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to focus on what's next and forget what's already in front of us. Gratitude keeps us grounded, reminding us to appreciate every step of the journey. It transforms challenges into lessons and setbacks into stepping stones. It shifts our mindset from "I don't have enough" to "I already have so much to build from." The most successful people aren't just chasing the future, they're also deeply aware of the present. And then there's patience, the most underestimated ingredient of all. We live in a world obsessed with speed, but real success is a long game. Patience is about trusting the process, putting in the work, and resisting the urge to rush greatness. It's understanding that success isn't just about how fast you go, but how well you sustain the journey. Without patience, ambition turns to frustration, and gratitude fades into entitlement. When you bring these three together, ambition to push you forward, gratitude to keep you grounded, and patience to help you endure, you create a formula that leads not just to success, but to fulfillment. Dream big, execute relentlessly. Having a big dream is easy. Everyone has ideas, goals, and visions of what they want to achieve, but the gap between dreaming and succeeding is execution. Too many people romanticize success waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect opportunity. The truth is, there is no perfect moment. The only way to move forward is to start where you are with what you have and figure it out along the way. The ones who win aren't necessarily the smartest, the most talented, or the ones with the best connections. They're the ones who put in the work day after day without making excuses. They're the ones who stay up late perfecting their craft, who show up early when no one is watching, and who take action instead of waiting for someone to give them permission. Execution is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in a short time, but underestimate what they can accomplish over years of consistent effort. The reality is, success is built in the moments no one sees: the extra reps in the gym, the late night study sessions, the early morning grind when quitting feels like the easier option. It's about stacking small wins day after day until they compound into something unstoppable. Too many people are paralyzed by fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. But execution is the antidote to fear. The moment you start taking action, momentum builds. You stop overthinking and you start creating. Every successful person started as a beginner, unsure and unpolished, but they took the leap anyway. They weren't afraid to fail because they understood that failure is part of the process. Ideas mean nothing without execution. Everyone talks about their big plans, but only a few have the discipline to follow through. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't luck or talent, it's persistence. The ones who execute relentlessly don't wait for motivation, they create it. They don't stop when it gets hard, they push harder. They don't look for shortcuts, they embrace the process. Gratitude over entitlement. Too many people walk around thinking the world owes them something. They believe they deserve success, recognition, or happiness just because they want it, but life doesn't work that way. Nothing is guaranteed and nothing is handed to you. The moment you shift from entitlement to gratitude, everything changes. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you start appreciating what you do. Instead of expecting things to come easy, you recognize the value of earning them. Gratitude is a mindset shift. It's about recognizing that no matter how hard things get, there's always something to be thankful for. Whether it's the opportunity to learn, the people who support you, or simply the fact that you're here, still pushing forward. When you stop obsessing over what's missing and start focusing on what's present, you gain clarity. You stop complaining about what didn't happen and start capitalizing on what's in front of you. Entitlement breeds frustration, resentment, and stagnation. It makes people bitter when things don't go their way instead of pushing them to find solutions. Gratitude, on the other hand, creates momentum. It allows you to face setbacks with resilience, to see challenges as opportunities, and to move forward with a sense of purpose. Most people think gratitude means settling, but it's the opposite. Gratitude fuels ambition because it shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. When you appreciate where you are, you stop making excuses and start taking action. You realize that success isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's about making the most of what you already have and building from there. The people who succeed, the ones who sustain happiness and fulfillment, aren't the ones who feel entitled to success. They're the ones who wake up every day grateful for the opportunity to work for it. They understand that nothing is promised, so they make the most of every moment. They don't complain about what they lack. They leverage what they've got. They don't wait for things to be handed to them. They go out and earn it. Play the long game. Everyone wants success, but very few are willing to be patient enough to build something that lasts. In a world obsessed with speed, quick wins, overnight success, instant gratification, playing the long game is the ultimate competitive advantage. The reality is, anything truly worthwhile takes time. Mastery takes years. Building a real business takes years. Developing meaningful relationships takes years. The people who understand this don't chase shortcuts, they commit to the process. Most people quit too soon. They start a business and expect it to blow up in 6 months. They hit the gym and get frustrated when they don't see results in a few weeks. They give up on a skill because they're not immediately great at it. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The successful ones stick with it long after everyone else has walked away. They aren't focused on how fast they can get there. They're focused on how well they can sustain it. Patience doesn't mean sitting around and waiting. It means consistently putting in the work without obsessing over immediate results. It means embracing the setbacks, the failures, the slow progress, and staying locked in on the bigger picture. The people who make it in life understand that persistence beats intensity. It's not about going all in for a few months. It's about showing up day after day for years. The problem with chasing quick success is that even if you get it, you're not ready for it. If you haven't put in the work, built the foundation, and learned through experience, you won't be able to sustain it. That's why so many people who achieve instant success end up losing it just as fast. The long game isn't just about winning, it's about making sure you're still standing when everyone else has faded away. Playing the long game requires patience, resilience, and an unshakable belief in what you're building. It means ignoring the noise, staying focused when others get distracted, and trusting that consistent effort will always outlast short-term hype. The people who truly win in life are the ones who understand that real success isn't about how fast you go, it's about how long you can keep going.